Alright, so it's probably about 18 hours after I put the paint on it, and it says on the can about 24 hours to dry completely, but that again is at 50% humidity and 70 degrees. We are neither of those. We are about 85% humidity and about 50 degrees after I turned the heat off in the garage last night. So I think instead of me trying to climb in the center there and try to prep all that and dig out a bunch of stuff, and I mean, like, it's dry, but if you kneel on it, I have a feeling like you're gonna leave a gene print in it. So instead of me making a mess out of the top, and there's no urgency, it's not like I need to assemble anything up here anytime soon, I figure I'll just put it up in the air and I'll pop the other tire off of this side and flip the gate up, and I'm just gonna go climb under there and start cleaning up everything under this side, and we'll seam up whatever we can, and then I'll flip over to the other side, clean up whatever we can, seam that side, come back to this side and start painting. That's the plan. Whether it's gonna go that way or not, I'm not sure, but at least I got a plan. Alright, we're up in the air. Just trying to give myself a little thought process, I guess, which way I want to go. I guess it's just going to be more of what I did up top. Just kind of start hitting it with a wire wheel and knocking whatever heavy stuff I can off, and run around it with a seam, with the caulking gun and the seam sealer. The only thing is the gravity kind of fights you, so it wants to drip out more. Where on top you just kind of lay it on and it just oozes itself into the little crevices. But I ain't gonna flip the bus over to work on it, you know. A lot of that's got that spray on tar shit too, you know, this stuff, undercoating of some sort. And that usually just kind of gums up. It doesn't want to come off unless you scrape it, but we'll see how that goes. It'll give me a good chance just to kind of sit and knock all the dirt off of all the control arms and all that kind of crap too. So this area is more cut and dry. You know, I'm not gonna fill in between those little loops. You know, leave all that open. It stays open. But we'll see. The back part's all pretty solid. This is all the original stuff back here, so it's the old seam sealer dripping out. So I don't think they were very accurate to begin with when they did it. So my sloppiness is factory correct. Nice pretty engine and trans though. Well, engine. Alright, so I am probably going to spend a good hour and a half over here cleaning, and probably going to go hit it with the big wire wheel on the angle grinder first, and I'll hit all the big open areas. I think I'll probably come back with a little one on the air tool and try to get all the crevices that we can. Alright, let's talk more work. Nice worth out of that one. that was a dirty job. Can imagine what I look like. Let's go see. Oh yeah. All right, let's see what we got. I just got done. I still got more wire wheel to do. I basically what I was going with was the big wire wheel on the grinder, and then I follow up with the little one. Ugh, I ran down this side. I kind of stopped it. I want to pull that shock off of there and get behind there. And I think that crap anyway. I want to take the ones off the other bus, which are look pretty new. And what you saw up front, I got more rust repair to do. And I want to take the body hammer and try to see if I can tap some of these edges flat more. And again, real quick, probably with just a little sanding wheel, is knock all the little tits off the weld that kind of fell through. But yeah, that front is blued out right there. It's a common area that they go to. Looks like it's going to go all the way across the bottom to the other side. So we'll see what we feel like doing with that. We'll do that. We'll deal with that on its own. I know again the windshield needs some repair too, so. But most of it was just trying to get all the crap that was packed around the beam out of there. That was that thing had a ½ inch of crud all the way around it. Alright, well, let me keep going on this and turn it back on when I do something else. The fan running out of the corner there, hanging out by the door, I think will let us vent a little bit. It's like I was painting in here, doesn't it? Now, you'll know you're over 40 if you know what kind of game that was from. Well, I couldn't figure out how to hold the camera, the cocking gun, and spread it out at the same time. So you have to take my word for that part of it. But I just spread and smear over all the weld. And I found somebody did not finish their welds. The plug holes are there, but there's no welds in any of those holes. See what I'm talking about? Those? Yeah. So I'm gonna caulk them up. I'm gonna go get the welder. Probably gonna hit the center of each one of those with like a big drill bit or a whatnot, just to scratch that inside of it and get a little bit of that rust off before I hit it with the welder. Then I can come back and caulk it and then go to the other side. Oh, and just for prosperity, I'm able to show the rest of it, huh? And that's all the way down. This is the driver's side. And then that patch. Oh. That should hold Mother Nature out. Sometimes you go back and forth between wanting to seal it and not seal it, just for the fact of if any moisture gets in from above, you're holding it in there or not, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to worry about the seam. I actually got to kind of open up a couple of little drain holes between this and this. There's supposed to be a couple of weep holes in it. We could just hammer a screwdriver up in there and open one up. All right, now I'll get the welder. I never did take that shock off. I went intermission and went inside. See, I forgot what I was doing. But, and I figured just to show welds. See that one? Yeah, that's the factory. So. I think I matched that at least. What I'm going to try is they got an end mill just stuck in the drill. It's because it's got a flat end on it. I want to see if I can clean up those spot weld holes. Flat. Maybe, maybe not. Hang up. Right. That works out pretty good. Yeah. I'll go around and off. Turn the light on. Where are you? You do that to him. And so we wind down another evening, and I didn't get as far as I like to, but I did okay. I just got done sweeping up the floor and then blowing out the garage and rattly compressor running and all. But again, this side's all cleaned up. Cleaned up and seamed where I wanted to put some. And just a dirty job. But it's got to be done, so just went for it. And you know, of course, I ID'd a couple of spots. They already did a patch on this side at one point, but it's still blown out a little bit on each end. I'll probably just drill holes in the bottom of that thing. They all run out in that same place, no matter what you do. I don't know. I might actually just cut this out, weld the plate over it, and then punch a bunch of holes in it. Just keep it from getting crap stuck back in there, you know, blowing it out. And shoot oil up in it and be done. Alright, so that's it for this evening. I figure I'll let all this the sealant kind of cure overnight, and I'll try painting it tomorrow, maybe. But if not, you know, it's at a good point for everything to kind of dry up a little bit, and I had to push the clutch down, stuck a piece of wood under there to get that area. But that's it. So this dirty boy's gonna go and take a shower because he needs one just a tad. I won't turn the camera around again, but believe me. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing. Take care.